Let's talk about data handling and privacy, which is probably one of the most important responsibilities we all share. And yes, before you scroll away, this one actually matters. Every day, we work with data, but not all data is created equal. Some information is sensitive, meaning it deserves more protection than your favorite coffee order. So what counts as sensitive data? Protected health information, or PHI. Stuff like appointments, prescriptions, and anything health-related. It triggers HIPAA, which means serious legal heat and big fines. Credit card information, so stuff like numbers, typically those 3-digit codes on the back, even if they're encrypted, it still counts. You have to follow strict PCI rules, often the most expensive compliance layer. Sensitive company data, such as internal financial reports, unreleased account numbers, and business secrets. Leaking it costs your competitive edge, but it's less likely to land you in court like data that identifies a person. That difference, cost versus legal penalty, matters. Personally identifiable information. This is where it gets sneaky. The real danger is aggregation. Email addresses, employee IDs, photos, and work schedules. Stuff that seems harmless individually. In Europe, data about people is protected by a law called GDPR. It makes the definition of employee data even broader. It includes digital breadcrumbs like your IP address, device IDs, browsing behavior. If it can be traced back to a person, congratulations, it's sensitive. So treat it that way. Now here's something most people don't realize. In most companies, only a very small group of people are allowed to create or publish data that can be shared with anyone. Marketing, for example, they get all the fancy graphics and the public press releases. Everyone else? The data you work with every day is almost always confidential. If it's not on the company website or a press release, assume it's not for public consumption. So only use company-approved software tools and storage. Limit who can access data. If someone doesn't absolutely need it for their job, they don't get it. Never share information with that everyone setting. If you are unsure, ask. Now, let's talk about AI, which can complicate things. Large language models are great for brainstorming and summarizing, but they have a huge blind spot on confidentiality. AI models don't sign non-disclosures. They don't understand the context, they just learn. Once you paste sensitive data into a prompt, that data could become permanent knowledge, baked into the system forever. Here's how to stay safe. Use only company-approved AI tools. Never paste sensitive data into an AI prompt. Once you do, that data might live forever in someone else's training set. AI is great for brainstorming or writing, not for handling real customer data or internal information, and definitely not for anything related to legal matters. When in doubt, ask, because in this rebellion, the heroes are the ones who protect the data, not the ones who accidentally upload it.